An Escalade owner came into a transmission shop, convinced his truck was dying. 78,000 miles. Every time the torque converter locked up around 45 miles per hour, the entire vehicle shuddered like it was driving over a rumble strip. He was one signature away from authorizing a $4,200 rebuild. What he actually needed was a fluid change, but not the fluid his dealer had been recommending, a different fluid. One that GM itself was not even specifying when the truck was new. Here's the part of this story that matters for every Cadillac owner watching. GM eventually admitted there was a problem with its 8-speed transmissions. They issued multiple service bulletins. They changed the fluid specification. They supplied dealerships with the special equipment needed to perform the correction. Millions of Cadillac owners are still driving on the original fluid. Before you touch your transmission fluid, there are 7 rules you need to understand, because one wrong decision on a healthy transmission can turn it into a $4,000 repair, and one right decision on a shuddering transmission can save it entirely. Let's get into it. Here is what to listen and feel for. You're cruising at highway speed, 40 to 70 miles per hour. Light throttle, flat road. The vehicle develops a vibration. Not violent, not a bang or a clunk, more like driving over a rumble strip that never ends. The RPMs bounce slightly. The sensation comes and goes with throttle position. A lot of Cadillac owners feel this and assume it's a tire balance issue. Some assume it's the road surface. Some assume it's normal for a high mileage vehicle. It's not normal. It's torque converter clutch shudder. And it's a direct warning that your transmission fluid has failed at the molecular level before the transmission itself has failed mechanically. Here's the mechanism. The original factory fill fluid in the 8L90 and 8L45 is hygroscopic. It absorbs moisture from the air over time. That moisture changes the friction properties of the fluid. The torque converter clutch, which is designed to pick up smoothly at cruising speed, starts to grab and release instead of engaging cleanly. That is the shudder. That grab and release cycle is friction material wearing away with every mile you drive at highway speed. If you feel this and you wait, you're turning a fluid problem into a hardware problem. The fluid exchange that costs $90 to $150 becomes a torque converter replacement that costs $900 to $2,400. If the internal damage is already significant, a full rebuild starts at $4,000. The shudder is the last warning the transmission gives you before the warning becomes a parts estimate. Does your Cadillac shudder at highway speed under light throttle? Drop your model and mileage in the comments right now. This is the block that separates Cadillac owners who understand what happened from those who are still driving on a problem they do not know exists. GM shipped the 8L90 and 8L45 from the factory with Dexron 6 automatic transmission fluid. Dexron 6 is a legitimate fluid. It meets the general specification, but in these specific transmissions, the original formulation had one critical flaw. It absorbed moisture, and moisture in the friction modifier chemistry is what caused the torque converter clutch to shudder instead of lock up cleanly. Complaints started coming in from Cadillac, Corvette, Camaro, Escalade, and GM